What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas. It is your girl Annabelle J, and today I have a really pretty tutorial, but guess what? I'm not wearing a lick of foundation, y'all. I promise y'all there is no liquid foundation that is used in today's tutorial, and I wanted to be able to show you guys that you can get full glam without all of the semantics. Yes, so this is a full face glam makeup tutorial, but I did not use any foundation. If you want to see how I achieve this look, please just keep on watching. But before we get into today's video, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button below. I've noticed that a lot of my viewers are not subscribed. We can change that by simply just clicking that button down below. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know what do you think about this technique. So as always, let's get into the video. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So this is my no foundation makeup look, as I have mentioned in the intro. So to begin, I am going to be moisturizing and making sure that my face is really nice and plump. So I am taking my time to really massage my moisturizer into the skin. I will leave a full list of all of the products that I use down in the description box below. I am now going in with additional hydration with the Cheri Amour Cosmetics Glow Drops and really working that into especially the lower half of my face. I just had a facial recently, so that's why my skin is like on and popping. I will also leave a link to her Instagram down below. She did an excellent job on my facial. Like, my skin, I thought my skin was always nice, but y'all, she really brought my skin back to life. It was really dull, and yeah, it wasn't working right. It just wasn't acting right at all. So now I am filling in my brows, and I believe this is a Maybelline brow pencil in dark brown. And now I'm going in with the Covergirl Tru Blend concealer in a MAC 212 brush. So this is one of my favorite ways to do my makeup when I want to look really well put together, but without the fuss of foundation, especially if I'm going to be traveling. So I am really excited to share my little technique with you guys on how to get the flawless look without the hassle, especially if you're someone who has a hard time finding your foundation color, you know, that type of thing. So I am now using my Melt Cosmetics Impulsive palette. You guys know this is one of my favorite palettes. I use it in probably every one of my videos. I will leave all of the names either on the screen or down in the description box below. And, you know, Merry Christmas and all of that jazz. So yeah, I really was trying to get this video up a lot sooner, but I got caught up spending time with my husband and the kids, and I was at my mom's house. So I really didn't want to take away from that time with them. So it is going to be up a little bit late, but better late than never. I'll probably have both videos up tonight. And yeah, so we'll see. The green in this palette is really pretty. I believe I would have gotten better pigmentation if I were to use a base underneath. I needed something sticky. The eyeshadow base that I used was from BH Cosmetics, so it didn't pick up as well. I'm sorry, not BH Cosmetics, Coastal Scents. So it was just a very sheer primer. It just needed something like what I'm using now, which is the Milk White Eye Base. And if I would have used this all over and then packed that green on top, it definitely would have had a lot better pigmentation. But the green in this Impulsive palette is amazing. Again, I will leave all of the correct names down in the description box below. So I am doing a half cut crease on the eyes. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't really plan to do makeup today, but because I wasn't able to record and upload within the past couple of days, for those of you who don't know, I had a very close family member of mine passed, one of my aunts, so I had to travel and do her makeup for the homegoing service. So I got back from Barbados last Monday, and between that and, dealing with the kids and everything else, and I just was not able to record. I did try to record some videos last week, but it just did not work out well. So I just took a break to get my mind right, and I think I was just frustrated. So yeah, I'm back now. But as you can see, now that I have that white base down, that green is picking up so much better. So I definitely suggest when using colors like this that you use an eyeshadow base or concealer, something that would allow the pigment in the shadow to, it'll give us something to adhere to and to be really vibrant. So now I'm going in with a palette from Shop Hush. I believe that website shut down. I'm really sad about it. But this was a Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette dupe that I got for a couple of dollars. And I'm just using one of those colors on the lid. I was feeling somewhat festive, but I knew I was just going to my mom's house, and it was just us. It's not like, we had a ton of company. It was just my husband and the girls, my mom, my brother, and her husband. So that was it. So now I'm doing a bit of wing liner. I have been really loving wing liner recently. I kind of took a break from it for majority of 2019. I didn't really do much liner. So yeah. So now we're getting into the skin. So the first thing you want to do is to not hydrate, what am I saying? Is to correct. So I'm using a little bit of a Bobbi brown concealer that is really close to my skin tone, that really just helps to brighten up underneath the eye and cancel out any pigmentation that may be there. And right up above my lip is where I get the majority of that darkness. And then I'm going in with the same concealer I used underneath my eyebrows. And I'm going to use this now to brighten up the center of my face. So when doing a look that doesn't require any foundation, remember that the most important thing is to have the center of the face flawless. When you speak to people, you don't speak to them on, with their face on a profile, the side profile talking to you. You're looking at someone eye to eye, with your head straight on. So I like to make sure that the center of my face looks flawless. And I'm not saying that it allows me to neglect I can't talk. I have a food baby right now, y'all. I'm not saying that it causes me to neglect the remainder of my face, but especially if you have, decent skin, you can definitely do this technique with no issues. So as you can see now, I'm using a powder from Kiss New York. This is their Pro Touch Powder Foundation, and it has really great coverage. Another great alternative, if for those of you who are really familiar, is MAC Studio Fix Powder, or you could use the BH Studio powder, the Pro Studio powder. And as you can see, it gave me great coverage, especially because the center of my face has been covered. So now I'm going in with the Fenty Pro Filter Powder in Honey, and just going underneath the eyes a bit to brighten. So the majority of the products that I use are all powders, and I love to use powders. This is Shinkah Beauty, her blush and bronzer palette, and I'm using the last 3 dark shades to add some depth and dimension to the face. And then I'm going into the blush and highlight palette from Shinkah Beauty and just using that gold highlight shade to add a little bit of luminosity to the skin. And now I am using the went back into that Huda Beauty dupe palette and just used that rose gold pigment to pop onto the eyelid. A little bit of Chestnut lip liner from MAC, and this is also another Shinkah Beauty liquid lipstick. I will leave the correct name down in the description box. I am lining my waterline with the Thrive Cosmetics black eyeliner. And then for my waterline, I went back into my Melt Cosmetics Impulsive palette. Again, that name would be listed down in the description box below. For my inner corners, I took a color from the Aina palette, and now I am just hydrating my skin with a bit of the Mario Badescu facial spray and just pressing it into the skin. And yeah, this is pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have a hair tutorial coming up really soon. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.